Hello, everyone, to day 7, if I remember correctly. A lot of things have happened. So, Alberta Union encroached on my land. He started pushing into the province of Pursa with his militia, thinking I wouldn't see them for some reason. And that forced my hand, so I declared war on him. And now, as you can see, I took a lot of his cities. I took his capital, Edmonton, took Calgary. Essentially beat this guy back, that kind of thing. So now I'm just going to use artillery to slowly, well, hopefully slowly push him back. I also want to move artillery over here. Because can I bomb this? I can. I should. His main army was on this little island and I sunk it. Megs, tanks. That's his big army gone. And since I took out most of his homeland, he will be crippled hard just because of that action. So now I'm going to move these guys around, do some stuff with them. Like, for example, let me do this. If you hold right click, you can do multiple unit select. It's pretty cool. I'm going to move all these guys, I think, to Edmonton. I'll keep the one on Calgary, though, just so that way he can, like, chill out. But essentially, use Scout Mech. I'll keep the Scout Mech in the middle, just keep it stable. Essentially, we push this guy back pretty hardcore. And a Russian America. Yeah. He decided to go to war with us. So, I brought some subs up just so I can, like, block his ships and all that. And right now it does seem to be working. I do plan on getting a Dreadnought up at Portland when I retake it, because, yes, this guy actually did take it, sadly. That's just the way things happen sometimes, but we will retake it, resume building a Dreadnought. I'll probably build a Dreadnought in one of my homeland cities, though, as I should have done before. I know, major fuck up on my part, admittedly. Let's get an airfield at Whitefish. We do that, we can get our bombers even closer, but I need to make sure I have like a good bit of units to push into his land, because I did sink quite a bit of this sub. Like, even if he kills the sub now, I've already sunk like 7, 8 of his units with him. So it's pretty insane, honestly. I forgot if there's a way to check how many they killed. I don't know if this game even has that, but I know that sub did a lot. And, yeah. But I do have, like, all the major points closed off, though. I am, of course, making more subs in response to this. I finally have media mechs being made, which is going to be a huge help against Russian America. So, now that the media mech crap is up and away, San Diego, my artillery place, LA, my mech place, San Francisco, my navy bases, I'm going to upgrade this naval yard. So that way, I'll be able to make my stuff there. Because I doubt he repaired Portland yet, sadly. Since you do need level 2 to start making ships, it's whatever. But right now, our manpower is going pretty good. We have bomber support. The bombers and artillery did work wonderful. In fact, it did way better than I thought it would, even against Alberta Union. The upgrades for scout mech and bombers have come in, it seems, so happy about that. Let's get more artillery. Now, granted, I might want to upgrade the artillery, but right now, just stick with the basics. Motorized can upgrade you. Yes, I can. Increase speed. Really important to have. Aircraft, bombers. I've also switched away from light tanks to medium mechs. So I'm not going to be making those anymore. Light tanks were good for like 1 or 2 battles, which is all we can ask for. Let's see how our teammates are doing. Nueva Louisiana gave us free look into their stuff. Considering Nueva Mexico, I decided to abandon. Republic of Guyana is being attacked by Yucatan, which is one of the people part of this. Brazilian Empire in Patagonia has capitulated to us, thankfully. And you see that like stuff like scout discs and all that, and artillery. So that's gonna be good for us. So all of South America is ours. And I did yesterday, about 24 hours ago, request help for my allies deal with Russian America, because I did say I can deal with Alberta Union. I can. I don't know if I can deal with Russian America, and I doubt I even can. But the way things are, I might be able to sneak in and take something from him. If I could take something like Kodiak, though, that'd be a huge help. So I'm actually going to sneak up a sub. Because now this guy has to switch to making destroyers now instead of infantry, so he can't just keep pelting those at me whenever he wants, wherever he wants. These are going to refuel. I should let them rest because they have been hurt. At least a singular one, because that guy's almost dead. This bomber over here has just been chilling. So doing a lot of work for us. 22 out of 39. Ah, it's because this guy's refueling on an airfield, that's why. But let's look at the new upgrade my bombers received, because I forgot what it even did for them compared to the previous one. So I go here, I can click on this, and this tells me everything. Their range went up, their speed went up, and their damage went up. That is tremendous. I'm assuming their health also went up, because I noticed that. Well, it didn't, okay. Oh no, it did, probably because... it's probably my doctrine that did it, if anything. But essentially, these bombers are starting to actually become lethal. I did not want to look at the diplomacy, so I want to look at my doctrine. That increased health, right? For air units. Yep. 5% more hit points per level. That's insane. Or is it a flat? Is it a flat 5? Or is it just percentage? It's a percentage 5. Okay. Well, essentially, these militia weren't being bombarded by upgraded bombers. Now they're going to be. In fact, I shouldn't be bombing him because by the time my guy gets there, the job will have been done and he'll be returned back to base. So I want him to actually hit this militia, if that's even possible without him refueling. Yep, sadly, he has to refuel. Actually, if he's going this way, he could hit up Saskatoon, so I'll have him do that. Or Saskatoon. Either way, this guy suffered a debilitating, crippling hit, losing his research area, his energy area, and his steel area. And I pushed him back on Vancouver and Kelowna. But so far, we're doing pretty good. Now, for Russian America, he also likes putting militia in every damn province, which is also why bombers are so good, because militia is not good against them. But this guy, though, I am a little bit worried with his destroyer. Not too much, though. Because ideally, this ship will be sunk before a destroyer can attack. It will not be. But as a destroyer moving, it's not. Only the transport ship is. And when it comes down here, it could go through here, but it still has to go through my sub at the end of the day. So yeah. My defense is pretty good right now. Pretty good, pretty good. So, let's look at espionage. In 2 hours, we'll get more info on this guy. He has counter in Edmonton. I own that now, so. But yeah, Alberta Union, we don't need info from him anymore. Not anymore. We need info on freaking Russian America. Also, my spies do seem to have been leaving. Whatever. But let's see. I'm sorry, Bob has not got rid of my spies yet. I respect it though. Honestly, these spies probably won't even get paid enough. So it's whatever. Right, let's move these out. The info we got should be viewable at any time. But just knowing his stuff isn't really too worrying is nice. And so I like who's gonna pay him because we're gonna pay him. I mean, that's good for us though. More sides leave more money. But yeah, it's just because I've not been handling the money well. But as we take more land, we should be great to go. But yeah, throwing all these guys in here because they should hopefully relay info back to us. Hopefully. But yeah, my money situation has been pretty tight. But granted, I'm going to start selling off food just to accommodate it. There we go. Now the money's not an issue all of a sudden. It's pretty great. In fact, I actually should be starting to sell a little bit more. Just so I can get a little bit more money. And so I can probably start. Let's look here. I'm pretty sure there's some buildings that increase how much money you make, right? That's when we use Billings for an example to see if I can find one. It'd be province, manpower, money, industries. I need industries. Okay? So let me look for my main areas and do industries there, just so I can pump out more money. For example, you're in industry, so do you pump out more money. It also increases how many resources I'm getting, so that'll also be good. I think, well, I can't do you because you're doing a base. You, though, I can give you an industry of level 2. Alright, there we go. And then I'll do, if I have enough rare resources, I'll do another industry. I need to do LA, though. Actually, LA is at that level 3. They'd be getting a level 4 industry. I definitely don't have enough rare resources for that. I could buy it, though. Or I could wait a little bit. I'll just wait it out. It's, no, I got a lot of food. I can sell food, buy the rare resources. And then, yeah. So, come over here. Buy 200. About 300. Just have a little bit extra. And I'll start building up the industry now, because I also need to increase my rare resource production, and if I do this, it'll indirectly help me with manpower production, because I can start making recruitment offices even faster. Yeah, I'll take all this land, hopefully build my recruitment offices in a homeland, and start spreading the recruitment offices across all of these cities. Like, I didn't know if I could take on Alberta, but after 1 or 2 hours, I knew that with my artillery and bombers, plus him losing his big army, it was over. For Russian America, he keeps trying to send in infantry, and since I've killed so many, I killed like 11 or 12, I think. Like, I'm getting a lot of casualties. Like, he's lost most of his units against me. And I haven't tried to do a counterattack yet. But speaking of counterattacks, because he wants to do this, so could I sneak by him? That is not going to sneak by him. You know what? Would that, no. What, MF, is there like not another path I could go? Probably isn't, honestly, all things considered. But, yeah. I'll need to get people set up on defensive lines here, though, just so you can't take these areas again. If I have artillery and all that, it should be fine. Which has a push through here, I do have subs. So yeah, there's not much to talk about, guys, but sadly we did lose it. It's bound to happen, though. He sunk a lot of infantry. Like, I will take one sub dying if it means I sunk, like, I think 4 to 5 infantry, no matter the level. It's just worth it. It's up his destroyer being hurt now, so if he actually does come over here, my subs, if he attacks one, I can bring another sub in and sink the destroyer. Because destroyer is great against subs, yes, but it needs to be really teched up or be in the stack. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you will like, comment, subscribe down below, and I also have a Discord for you to join in the description, as always. But this is probably one of the more intense battles I've done, but only because Russian America wanted to jump in and try to stir something up. Like, his surprise attack, it did get me. I thought he had a way bigger army because I did not see his infantry coming in, but the moment I identified who it was, I basically stomped it out in a few hours. I stopped the units pushing out, then he used bombers to take out ones resting, and now, as you can see, I'm moving in to capture the land he took. But admittedly, I did do a fuck up by making my Dreadnought at Portland instead of doing it back in my homeland. I do acknowledge that. I didn't think I'd be attacked by Russian America, but you gotta be prepared for the unexpected, and that's why ships, that's why I should actually make scout mechs and ships. If I put scout mechs on my borders, I can see if anyone's coming in really early. So after this artillery piece down here is done, it's San Diego. After this artillery piece is done tomorrow, because it's like 4 in the morning for me, I will start making more scout mechs here and spreading them out. For the medium mech, though, he is a big dog, and I do want to use him defensively, not offensively right now, so I'm going to move him up to Portland and keep him there, because if I keep it here, I will be able to have equal reach on my areas here. But anyway, guys, see you on the next one 2 days from now. As always, Have a good one. Bye!